Welcome to the Big Three. I'm Reggie, the Mortgage Cowboy, and the Big Three is all about the top three things that I'm seeing in the world of real estate, of mortgages, maybe technology, investing, just things that kind of pique my interest from week to week. It's April. Here we are. We're getting into that spring market. You want to capture market share. You want to stay top of mind of clients when they're out and about. They want to think, you want them to think of you with all things real estate. So how do you do it? Well, boom, we've come up with the content calendar here in April. And every day we've got something going on, something new. It Whether you want to use this verbatim or whether you want to, use this as inspiration or give you some ideas, 30 days of content right there for you. If you need some help, just make a comment. Let's hook up. I will help you through this. Been doing this, making content calendars for realtors and referral partners for over a year now. So I've got just a library of them if you want some more ideas. The second thing that I want to get into is something called a DSCR. Now, that's just a fancy acronym that stands for Debt Service Coverage Ratio. Now, what is it? Because maybe you've heard of this. This is all about a specialized loan for investors. If you think about a traditional way as a mortgage lender, how we look at an investment property, we are looking at a multitude of things. We're looking at the investor. What is the cash flow that they have, the credit score, all of the different entities. Do they have other properties? We're also looking at the house itself. Sometimes when you have investors and there's tax returns involved and multiple properties and whatnot, it can get very confusing very quickly. What's nice about this debt service coverage ratio or DSCR loan is that we take all of that out of the question. We look at, as a mortgage lender, we look at some very, very basic things. Number one, what is your credit score? We don't look at debt to income ratios and all that. We just want to know, what is your credit score? Number two, we are looking at what is the cash flow of this house that you are looking to rent or have an investment property. And does the mortgage, can it be carried by the prospective rent that you're going to collect from this? So that's why we talk about debt service coverage ratio. What is the ratio that the coverage or the rent, can it service the debt as a standalone entity? So it's a kind of a unique product specialized for investors. And again, if you are an investor or you have a client that maybe has a little bit hairy tax returns or there's a lot going on, we can bypass a lot of that and just look at the one entity, that one household by itself to see if it will, the rents that it's collecting will cover the mortgage on that proposed property. And lastly, it's a huge, huge thing here in Detroit. We have opening day for the Tigers. Now, they started off technically on the road out on the West Coast, but they are coming back home here on April 4th, Friday, April 4th. It's our home opener. It's always a huge celebration. So what do you have planned for opening day? Is, wherever you're at, if you're here in Michigan, do you celebrate going to a local sports pub or actually going down to Comerica or downtown Detroit and take in on the festivities? It's usually electric. Hopefully the weather's going to be nice and it's going to be a great, great time. So that's the big three that we're talking about today. If you need help with content, if you're a realtor, if you're looking to gain market share and stay top of mind in front of your clients, because guess what? They're getting marketed to. Okay. Your friends, your family members, your coworkers, all of these prospective people that are looking to buy or sell real estate over the next year, they're getting marketed to on a regular basis. You can do it for free. They know you, they like you, they want to do business with you, but they might forget that you're in real estate. How do you stay top of mind? This content calendar that I've got, it absolutely, it blends a great mix of personal and business and everything in between, so somebody can relate to you, get to know you, and trust you. Number two, all about DSCR. If you're an investor and you want some unique loan products where we don't look at all your tax returns and we don't look at all the debt to income ratios and do all those things, we could simply do the DSCR. It's a lot simpler, it's a lot more streamlined, and it's a great option. Have a great opening day. We'll see you next week. If you've got anybody looking to buy, looking to sell, looking to refinance, I'd love to be a resource for you and your clients.